In my last video, I was showing you how to make the simplest website using Cursor, the AI code editor. And in that website, that it's actually this one that I have in here, it was really simple. It is just 3 files, and it's just an HTML file, a CSS file, and a JavaScript file. And it just gets the local time of the user that is visiting the website. It's really basic. It's just for an example. But as you can see, the design, well, we didn't focus on anything about the design. And also, to be completely honest with you, design is not something that I'm really good at. And so I'm always looking for ways so that I can make it easier for me to make better designs. And that's what I want to do in this video. In this video, I want to show you how you can add a pretty good design to your website and where you can find good designs. So since I am always looking for this kind of tools, I found this tool that it's called autochat.io. And it's basically like a ChatGPT, but focus on design and user interface and the user experience, but mostly design. And they have their guide on how you can make better prompts for making good designs and good user interfaces. And to be honest, it's pretty extensive. They have lots of tips. I haven't read all of it, but I did found some interesting things. For example, in the typography prompting, how to match different fonts, and there are a lot of tips in here and how you can add it to your prompts to create better designs. But they also have this library of designs made with AutoChat. The interesting thing about this library is that you can get the HTML and the code for making the design. In other platforms, for example, Dribble, the one that it's I can remember right now, yes, you can see designs. The issue is that you can just see the image. I believe there's not a way to get the HTML code or the code in general. So what I like about this is that you can get the HTML code. And in this video, we're going to see how you can get the HTML code and how to use it with Cursor in your project so that you can use that design, but with your app, what you are developing in your website. So I was looking at the designs in here, and I was looking something that matched like the sun or the stars or the time of the day, something in that space. And scrolling down, I found one that it's like a sky with there are comets, but they can also be like shooting stars. So that's why I chose it. So it's this one in here. So if you open it, and we can see the full design, right? So now if I go in here to where it says code, here it's all the code. So I can select all of these. I'm going to select it like really easily, and then I right click, and then we're going to copy that code. So now I'm going to go to Cursor. It's in here, and first I'm going to undo all the changes so that we start from scratch. Okay, so I'm going to make Control C, save this, and then also in here save this, and then I'm going to reload the website, and this is the website with no style. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go to index.html. As you can see, I have the chat with Cursor opening here. If you don't know how to open it, you just press Ctrl L in your keyboard and it's going to open it. We have the index.html file in the context, but I also want to add style.css because that's where the styles should be. So I'm going to make a right click in here, and I'm going to add this file to Cursor chat. So now we have both files, 2 files, index.html and style.css. That are the files that I want to that I need to have right now, or that need to have some update to make this work. Now what we are going to do is I'm going to paste the code, but like it's not like that easy. I'm just going to paste it, and then I'm going to go in, to the beginning, and I'm going to click Shift and Enter so that it doesn't send the message, because in here I want to add what we need to give it so that it works really good. Because if I just say something in here like adapt the index.html and style.css file to match this design. To be honest, this is not going to work. It's going to, like I was doing the tests right now, and it changed everything, and well, it didn't had the time. It was just the website, the same website with this style. So it wasn't really useful. I'm just doing it so that you can see what happens when there are errors and how we can solve it with Cursor. So I'm going to accept all the changes, and as you can see, it's removing the script that gets the local time of the user. So I'm going to accept everything, accept all the changes, and it's already saved. So if I update this my website, well, as you can see, it removed the functionality, so it's not really useful. So what we need to do is I'm going to go back and reject all the changes. I'm going to save this again, and also I'm going to remove all the changes in here. So now I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to say, and I need to be more specific on what I need to do so that it can do it. And that's how we prompt, and that's how we work with the AI. We need to be really, really specific, because they are not reading our minds, and they don't have all the ideas that we have in our head. They don't have it. So I already wrote it in here to make it faster for you. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it in here. So it says, adapt the index.html and style.css file to match this design, but make sure that you leave the time div and the current script.js file, because the website is showing the user's current local time. Make sure the style of the timer in the screen makes sense with this new design. So we are telling Cursor that we need to maintain this feature that we already have in our file, in our project. And we are also saying that it should add style to it, but that it matches the new design that we are adding. So with that in mind, I'm going to resend this message, and hopefully this is going to work. So it already added the changes in the HTML, and now it's adding the changes to the CSS file. I'm just going to wait a little bit so that it finishes to avoid any issues that we might have. And as you can see in here, it's maintaining the time div, that it's where the local time it's being added, and it's also maintaining the script, the JavaScript files. That is the one that gets the local time. So if I accept all the all the changes in the file in here, and all the changes in this file as well, it's already saved. And if I go back to the website and I update this, as you can see, it already looks pretty good. I really like it. It's still moving. There's a subtle movement in the comments, and it still has the local time. So now I just want to change the Aurora comments to make something that makes sense with the website. So I'm going to add just like a inspirational phrase that says "enjoy your day," and in here we are also going to change it. As you can see, it's adding it for me. I just press tab, I just update this, and now we have our new website. And now how do we add this website to the web so that anyone can go and visit it? So if you remember, or if you saw the last video, this was the domain that I added, and if I reload it, well, we still have the previous design. So I'm going to go to netlify.com, and I'm going to log in. It already logged me in. And if I go to the projects, this one, and in here to update the project, we go to deploys, and this is the one that we made yesterday. So now I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to update this by dragging the project, and it's this one. So I have the folder in here. I'm just going to drag it and uploading. So it's now uploading it, and I'm going to open production deploy. And as you can see, we already have our updated website in the domain that we added. So this is live. You can, well, visit it. If you add your own domain, you're going to be able to see it as well. So that's everything for today. These are little tips and little hacks that I'm also learning along the way. So I'm always looking for this type of things because it's not something that it's easy for me. So that's why I need to learn tools to make my work easier. So that's everything in this video. Hope you like it, and I'm going to see you in the next one.